Hey guys, so it's Bubba's Bunny 001 here, and today I'm just going to be making a quick video on cookies, as you can see right here. So, this little guy went to the vet recently, and apparently he has a very severe case of ear mites. So we got that checked out. He got a shot, and he got his ears cleaned out. So, I mean, he's feeling a lot better, but I hope he feels much better after next week when we go back on Monday to get him another shot. So yeah. Another update is that we changed his room around a bit, so I think I'm going to be uploading a November room tour pretty soon. So yeah, but this is just a quick sneak peek. The last thing I want to say before I start getting into the video is I'm sorry I haven't been uploading frequently. I didn't want to make the whole video about this because there's not too much to it. It's just that school got into the way and stuff. So, I'm like kind of sorry, but I mean, it's studies first, but I've been doing well so far. I got pretty nice grades. Now on to the real purpose as to why I made this video is Cookie's vet visit. So it was Monday, November 10th. He had a 7 o'clock appointment at a vet we've never been to before. This vet, it was the first time Cookies was visiting this vet. So we went to the vet, and he had like, it was kind of dark, so the car ride was kind of stressing him out. And then once we got to the vet, we filled out some paperwork, like his birthday, how old he was, stuff like that. And basically most of the information was my information, except for the phone number, just because they were going to put down my phone number, but they said that they didn't want to be calling me at school if something came up. And if they called me at school, they didn't want my phone being taken away because of that, as a result of that. So we just put down my dad's number because he's more likely to be able to pick up. So, yeah. Once we took him there, they just tried to weigh him. He was very skittish for some reason. Let me zoom out, guys. He was very skittish for some reason, so he didn't want to stand on the scale, so we had to put him back in his carrier, and then weigh him in the carrier, and then weigh the carrier itself, and then we subtracted, and it turns out he's just under 5 pounds, so I'd have to say around 4 pounds and maybe like 14 ounces, if that makes any sense. Like, the scale said like 4.8, so I'm not really sure how to calculate that. Aw, that was cute. So that's not the main that's not the main focus. So we took him into the room, we put him on the table, he jumped off the table, and he snapped his claw, the dual claw. I do cut it, but I don't get to cut it as well as I do the other nails, because he doesn't really like it when I touch that side of him. So I cut it, but it's not too significant of a cut, if that makes any sense. So once we got there, his nail was all like bloody. It was on the floor. It was like blood, all over, not all over the place, but there was blood on the floor. So we just put a little quick stop powder to stop that. Then they put him on the examination table. He was really skittish. They had to put a blanket over his face so that he would kind of trance and like stop. They checked his rear end. They gave him like not a full-on checkup, but they did give him like a brief checkup before they addressed the problem, which was that we noticed that he was scratching to the point of blood or like little chunks, and I supposed it was ear mites and stuff. I thought it was ear mites, so my dad let us take him to the vet. And then once we went to the vet, what they did was they cleaned out his ears. They got a lot of flakes and stuff out. I'm gonna have to say he did scream a little bit. And then also they said it smelled really bad, and I did research the next day, and I saw that it can tend to smell bad because it suffocates, kind of like the ear canal or whatever. So after after his painful experience, he was just kind of like in shock. He was on the table. He wasn't in too much shock, but he wasn't paralyzed or anything. He wasn't really moving too much. His heartbeat was really fast. They said it was fine, but he was a little bit scared. That was why. So yeah. But then after we did that whole thing, that whole shenanigan, they gave him a shot, and that shot helped, I guess. And there was a bald spot behind his ears, which I might show you guys, and it's growing back hair. It's been like only 2 days, and it's growing a little bit of hair in it. Very little hair, but some hair back in that bald spot that he was scratching in so much. So they said that it was supposed to kill the adult mites. We're going back next Monday, which is exactly a week from when we went, around the same time, 6:30, 7, something like that. And we're not going to do an ear swab because that was painful, and also because that takes a lot of time. But we're going to give him another shot so we can kill the adult mites some more. Then they said a week after that we're supposed to come back in. They'll do an ear thing and they'll tell us what to do. But they said by then most of the adults should be dead. They should give him another shot then, and then all the adults should be dead, and then we'll just have the eggs left, and the eggs will like be dead within another shot. So basically we're having like probably 3, my dad said maybe 3 or 4 more follow-up checkups after this one. So I have the files of the thing right here, so I'll just get to that right now. So, I mean, the quality on my camera for reading isn't great. I tried filming this with my phone earlier, and it actually read a lot better. But, what's it called? I don't think I can upload videos with my phone. So, yeah, I'm also covering the personal information because, yeah, that's personal information. Right here, you guys obviously can't see, but it says anesthesia and pre-anesthesia, which is the ear cytology. That's when they were cleaning out his ears, and that was $15. The injection, which is what they injected him with, which is ivermectin injection, was $22. And ivermectin, sorry, I went away, and that was $22. Then we got, it goes under vaccinations, but it was just basically the checkup itself was $35. So in total we spent $72 on the whole thing. Sorry about the phone call. That was actually the vet, ironically, and I just described how Cookies is doing. He's growing back hair and in his bald spot a little bit, and he's still scratching, but it's not as bad, and there's still specks, but they're not as bad as they were before. He said that's a good sign, and that's what's supposed to happen by day 2. So, I mean, yeah. We picked up a lot of pamphlets at the vet. I got these 2 dog and cat one by accident, but I mainly tried picking up the ones on pet insurance just because it's pet and not just dog or cat. And right here is the card that we received. I'm not showing the front because of personal information, but it just says Cookies has an appointment on Monday, November 17th, 2014 at 6:30 p.m. in the afternoon. So we're just going to go back, and the vet said when he called that he's going to see him for another round of, ivermectin shots, and that should kill most of the mites. I hope you guys enjoyed this update video. I had fun making it. Cookies is doing a lot better, and it's only been day 2. I mean, when we took him back home, they said that he was going to be very tired, but he came back, he was full of energy, he was back to his normal self, or even better, and we've noticed that for the past 2 days, he's actually been full of a lot of energy, he's been thinking, and he's just been really happy. Some things to keep out in the future, I'm probably going to disinfect his carrier and a lot of the toys that he really likes, and my dad said that that's what we should do. He told me, and it was actually a really smart idea, because mites can live off of the host for up to like 2 or 3 weeks, and I don't want him getting mites back when he's just recovering from them. So I'm going to disinfect a lot of things this weekend probably. Also, Cookies is going to be on a little bit more treatment from the vet, and whatever he says, I mean, we'll try to do for him. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, rate, subscribe, share this video with all your friends that have rabbits, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Okay, bye.